Hey y'all, and welcome to the Lopsided Crafter Loom Knitting channel. My name is Erica, and this is my channel where I share all of my loom knitting chaos and adventures. This is episode 10. I've got happy mail. This video is probably going to be fairly short, as I did film my updates on what I'm working already, and that was posted yesterday because it was the first day of our Loom Along, our Sock It To Me Loom Along for 2026. But I did want to have a video up on my normal Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I decided today I would show you what I got in the mail. The first thing I'm going to show you is a package that I got from a dear friend. That's my happy mail. And the second thing I'm going to show you is that yarn that I ordered from Knit Picks that I told you about a couple weeks ago that I just have not opened the box yet because I wanted to open it with y'all. So here we go. From my friend Kara, I got a package in the mail. No, it's not Conair. It's not a dryer. But I did want to open it off camera because it was wrapped in paper. I saw two things that were in the box, but the other things I have not physically opened to look at yet. So, let's see what we got. I love getting happy mail. It's so exciting. It's like Christmas Day. I hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. It was a washout for us, and it was, frankly, a little bit emotional not having my stepfather around. Okay, so the first thing in the box are these yarn minders. Little girl, sorry, the kitten was chewing on the Knit Picks box. She actually found these at the Dollar Tree, and that is so cute. That would be the perfect size to put your yarn in when you are knitting a pair of socks. So I am actually going to try this, and we're going to see how good it works. If I can get it open, I will show you the inside of it. It's probably taped down. Oh, there we go. So it pops open. Your yarn cake will fit inside here. And then your tail goes through the top up here. And these little grooves right here, I would imagine, is probably for tension if you want to tighten it down. That would be great also for color work. That way the cakes do not get tangled. And it pops right on really good. So I'm anxious to try these. What else do we got in here? She found, I know this because she told me. But she found two of my matching bags. So I now have the lemon and the orange to match my watermelon and lime. I love it. I love it. Let's look inside here and see what we got. Got some yarn. Ooh, that is pretty. This is Edge and Echo. That's one of her themes. And the actual color name is Ring of Fire. You know, like the song. and it is 100 grams, 399 yards. The mini is molten gold, which is 20 grams, 87 yards. It is 80% wool, 20% nylon. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. That is very pretty. And in the other bag, we have the orange slices. And this one is also Echo and Edge. And this one is Black Water Baptism. You know, I don't want to sing it because I don't want to be dinged. But and the mini is moss green. It is the same parameters. 80% wool, 90%, yeah. 80% wool, 20% nylon. And I love this one too. Oh, that is so pretty. So, so pretty. And that is it. Thank you so much, Kara. I love getting happy mail. Love, love, love it. I'm going to set this stuff back in the box so that I can put it up later. I may have to take some of this back to the house. I'm running out of room here until I get some more things made. And then I have this huge box of yarn. Oh. From Knit Picks. And this one definitely is going to have to go back to the house. It's actually been living in the trunk of my car until I had a chance to film it. Sorry. Oh, goodness. This is big. I think there's more packing stuff in it than there is actual yarn. Let me just kind of pull this out and set it over here where I can keep an eye on it because of the cats. So I mainly got a lot of the Stroll again because it was on sale a couple weeks ago. This is the Knit Picks fingering weight, and it is 75.25. Each ball is 231 yards or 50 grams. So this is the color Melon. I believe I got 2 of each. That way, if I wanted to do just a full pair of socks in one color, then I would have enough. So this is the Melon. This one is Pea Pod, which this yarn is very super, super soft. This one is Buoy. It's almost like, right there. It's almost like a tomato-y red, not like a cherry red. This one is Paisley Heather. I got another one of the Dogwood Heather. This is the one that I showed the other day that I was working with the color work sock on. This is Horchata, which is like not necessarily a white, almost like a cream color. I think, get 4 of those because it's a good neutral. Running out of space on this little desk here. Outlaw, which is almost like a smoky teal. Frost. It's like a baby blue color. And I got yellow here, which this color name is Lemon Drop. Ooh, isn't that a bright, beautiful yellow? Like, oh, that would look good together. Got lots of ideas for stripes and hopefully some more color work coming. Okay, this one, I got a couple of the tweeds also. One regular one left, and this one is called Prairie. So it's like a smoky brown. And then I've never tried any of their tweeds, so I figured I would just grab a couple of those. I think I only grabbed one each of the tweeds. I might have grabbed two, but yeah, it looks like I grabbed two. Because I wanted to try the tweeds too while they were on sale. So I got the Dogwood Heather. This is the tweed version. And then this is the regular version. Let's put this back in here. So we had the tweed and then the non-tweed. And those colors are pretty darn close. The tweed one is just a little more smoky looking, if that makes sense. Then we got Forged. That's also a tweed. And then we got this one, which is Persimmon, which I love that color. I've always loved like your pumpkin-y, you know, your dark pumpkin-y, and your persimmons and your coppers, your clays, that kind of colors. I've always loved those colors in yarn. So that's all I got of that. And then the Melissa's was on sale too. So I got a couple more of these Hanks in some colors that I did not already have. Like I said, all this was purchased before I went on my yarn buying band. So unless I need yarn for a specific project and I do not have it here or at the house, then I will purchase it. Other than that, it's going to be all stash only. I say that because I do have a chart on a crochet cable afghan that I'm working on. And I don't know that I will have enough yarn in my stash for that. I have one that I have started on the loom that I would have enough yarn for, and I'm only like 4 or 5 rounds into that said project. So I might convert that and use that, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So back to this. This yarn is by Julie of Twin Stitches Designs. She collaborated with Knit Picks to come up with this yarn. And it is super, super soft. I've used this on many sock projects, so I hope this is one that they keep around for a while. I have noticed with Knit Picks that sometimes they'll come out with these really great lines, and then once it's gone, it's gone. I have a whole bunch of alpaca upscale at the house that I bought to use to design with, and they no longer carry it anymore. So that might have to be one of those things where I just design and I say, hey, this is the gauge. This is the amount of yarn and yarn that I use. You need to use something comparable and then provide substitutions. But anyway, this one is, like I said, it's called Melissa's. It is 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. Each hank is 437 yards or 100 grams. This one is Vintage Rose, which is probably about right there. That kind of washes it out a little bit. It's a little brighter, so it's about right here. This one is Harvest Moon. See, there we go. That color, that brown, orangish copper. I love these colors. Reminds me of fall. Harvest Moon. This one is Midnight Ocean, which I've got one of these, but I wanted another one. It is a beautiful black blue. Very, very pretty. And then I got Birch Bark, which is like a cream color. That would look perfect together. Oh, yes. This one is Dusky Petal. I couldn't tell if that was a K or a T. Dusky Petal. And then we have Tropical Tide. So pretty. Did I need all of this? Absolutely. Positively not. But I do have enough yarn here that if I wanted to make a scarf or maybe a whole bunch of socks, which is what it was intended for. I love those colors together right there. That would make something pretty too. I've got so many different ideas going through the head. That, my friends, is the knit pick order. And I'm going to have to take this back to the house also. I can't leave it here at the camper. There's just not enough room. I mentioned, I'm just going to mention this really, really quickly, that I've been working on this sock for a while. This was the bingo sock. I'm just not feeling this pattern. This poor sock. I have taken this sock off the loom I don't know how many times, and I don't know if I'm just not feeling the pattern or if I'm just not in my self-striping era here. So I'm going to be taking this off the loom, but I want to keep the cuff. So in a future video, I will be showing you exactly how I take this off of the loom, rip it down, and save the cuff. I'll show you step by step what I do. It does take patience. So I'll go ahead and I'll film that whenever I get to doing that. I don't know that it's going to be today. If you know, you know. It's Tuesday. My mom does not have any doctor's appointments this week that I know of at this point. So at least on Tuesdays, I go into town early. I pick her up. We go out to dinner and then I take her to bingo. And that's what we do together every Tuesday. So I do not know if I will get to filming this today. That's all I've got for you. But before I go, I want to know, what were you doing while watching this video? Were you crocheting, loom knitting, doing housework, working on something for somebody else? Have you tried Knit Picks yarns and do you like them? And most importantly, what are you drinking? Today, I have, just for you, Kara, other than the zero part, Cheerwine Zero. If you are ever in the Carolinas and you have not tried Cheerwine, I encourage you to at least try it. Not everybody likes it, but I love it. And my boys love it. In fact, whenever we go to a restaurant and Cheerwine is a soda that they have on the menu, that is always the first one my oldest one gets. Until next time, guys, happy loom knitting. Stay happy, stay cozy, maybe a little lopsided and chaotic, and may all your socks find their matches. Bye.